Hello Ugandans, good morning. I would like to begin by thanking the Almighty for protecting all the people of Uganda from this dangerous, diabolic pandemic which is crushing masses in the whole world, a high number. So as Ugandans, we need to join hands to thank God for giving us protection, because as I talk, we have not registered any case whereby someone has died from COVID-19. For those under treatment, I will pray and we shall pray for you. I know you will, with the time, there will be recovery, because we have observed many cases recovering. So I would also like to thank the leaders of Uganda, beginning with the president, for the steps they took. Most countries in the world have lost a lot of people due to this serious pandemic. But Ugandans, in Uganda, we have not so far registered any person who has died. And this was as a result of our leaders who sensed the situation as quickly as possible and took measures. So they deserve a credit. I also call upon my fellow Ugandans to make sure they follow the directives of the health workers, such that we crush down this crisis, this disease, which is eating lots and lots, numbers and numbers of people all over the world. The economies of countries have come down due to this crisis. Many departments have failed. For example, trade. Countries are no longer trading due to this pandemic. But I know Uganda is a God-blessed country. It's a God-given country. It's protected by God. And therefore, we shall not lose hope. We are going to crush down this serious crisis. My issue today is mainly going to base on the environment. I addressed issues about the environment some time back, and currently Uganda is facing a very serious climatic change. There are very heavy rainfall in different parts of the country. But if you take time and study, as a result of heavy rainfall, many people are experiencing floods. Areas which are hilly are experiencing landslides and mudslides. People who are living near lakes and rivers are experiencing serious floods. Some are even drowning and losing their properties. But Ugandans, this may be, on the other hand, our cause as people. As people, we have played a very negative effect on the environment in our country, Uganda. And now Ugandans, it is time to wake up to make sure we preserve the environment. Because I think most Ugandans, most people in Uganda have now seen the results of environmental degradation. If you misuse the environment. So I think let's learn now. It's not too late. We can make it. How? How can we make it? How can we preserve our environment as Ugandans? By planting trees. That's the first priority. You cut one tree, plant more 20. In fact, on this issue, I would like to caution our members of parliament. Most of them are doing nothing in the environment, in the parliament. I call upon members of parliament to make sure they pass laws, very strict laws, preserving the environment. And I call upon the National Environment Management Authority to come up and they fight against all those people who degrade the environment, especially those who stay around lake shores, those who stay around near river banks should be resettled to safe areas. People should not build houses near river banks. People should not build houses near lake shores. People should not carry out agricultural activities near river banks. People should not carry out agricultural activities near lake shores, near water sources. People are destroying swamps. And now this is the result. The result is now floods. Because swamps, by the way, they act as water catchment areas. They even filtrate water. That's why in Uganda we have very nice fresh water. But with the time, if the practice of swamp drainage is going on, we shall not have safe water for drinking. There will be diseases like cholera. There will be lots of waterborne diseases. So Ugandans, this is not a joke. We should wake up. We should do something to preserve the environment. It is very, very important. So what I was talking about is tree planting. At this level, let's not focus on cutting down the trees. Therefore, I call upon the government of Uganda to seriously invest more in rural electrification so that people can use alternative sources of fuel than cutting trees for firewood or charcoal burning. On the other hand, also, people should come up by practicing good methods of agriculture. For example, mulching as a way of controlling soil erosion, terracing in hilly areas as a way of controlling soil erosion, and not cultivating in swamps. So Ugandans, we need to come up and we need to love our country. We need to show love to our country by making sure we conserve the environment.